Hello, freedom seekers. Jeremy Chambers, Independence Acres Homestead. It is the last day of January 2021, and I'm already got visions of the garden dancing in my head. And it's time to get some stuff ready. So heading out to the greenhouse here, gonna grab a couple things, show you what's going on in there, and then head back inside and we're gonna get some seeds started. So the greenhouse is kind of dismal right now. We had some radishes and some beets planted, and nothing's really taken off. So I kind of just let everything go dormant in here. Strawberries are doing pretty good. They're going strong still. We've got some mint and some oregano still going on strong here pretty well in the greenhouse. But actually I'm just out here to grab a couple supplies. On the way back into the house, we're gonna go ahead and stop by and say hi to the bunnies, because, well, you know, they're bunnies. They're cute. We got to go say hi. Hi, guys. Hi, Winter. Hi, Eleanor. What's going on, Louie? Oh, buddy. Hey, Sweepy. Oh, you gonna run? Sweepy's kind of mad at me. We did some breeding with her this last couple weeks, and she wasn't very happy about that whole process. But we're hoping to get a bunch of bunny babies here soon. Hi, buddy. Hey, I'm gonna come over here and talk to Lancelot. Hey, buddy, what you doing? Huh? What you doing? He likes to be pet. He's an attention hog. Hey, Lancelot, how are you? Hi, buddy. Yeah, hi. And go say hi to our other buck over here. One of Lancelot's sons, Mr. Denver. Yes, Buck Denver, I know. Hi, hi, Denver. He's a kind of an attention. What? He's an attention hog too. He wants to be pet. He wants to be talked to. Wants to be loved. Oh, and then there's our other attention hog here on the homestead. Say hi, kitty. Not gonna say hi? All right, Tigger doesn't feel like saying hi right now. So those are, yeah, they're all doing pretty well. We were expecting a lot more snow today. All we got was, maybe a ½ inch or so over top of the stuff we had left over from last week. And we were supposed to be getting this huge storm today, 6 to 8 inches. We were all excited, and well, it was just a huge dud. Instead, we got like a ½ inch, and now it's getting warm and it's all melting. So head inside, start getting seeds ready. Figure before we get into the meat of the video here, I'll give you guys a quick tour of the bathroom. Well, it's a bathroom, but it is our most modern room in the homestead. Finally, we brought a portion of the house, of the 120-year-old farmhouse, up into the 21st century. So we had gutted this out, a new tub, new lights. This whole wall was torn out. We installed the backer board for all of the tile, installed the tile, new vanity, headed out to Hobby Lobby, our favorite place for decorations. Got some new decorations for the bathroom. Got a little bit more to do here. We're going to be painting the trim on the window here. And the big eyesore over here in the corner is the vent stack for the septic. Now, bathroom's done. We're gonna get a covering over this pipe. What I've got here is some tongue and groove material. And this is some old growth pine tongue and groove that was on the back of the house, on like a little screened porch in the back of the house when we moved in. Tore that down when we put on the laundry room and stuff in the back. And I've been holding on to this for a while, trying to figure out what to do with it. Well, that's what I'm gonna do with it. We're gonna use that to build the wall around here. Gonna put some little alcoves in it for decorations, toilet paper, stuff like that. So that's what's been going on. This is why I haven't put out a video in a few weeks now. It's because I've been focusing most of my time on this bathroom remodel. And yeah, so that's about it. Let's get downstairs, get to seeds. So let me just preface everything in this video with something, and that is that we are in no way onion growing experts, right? So our first year growing onions was last year, and we actually didn't go buy onion sets. I had bought a pack of red pearl onions from the grocery store for a recipe, and we just decided to plant some of them because that's basically what onion sets are, is just a bunch of small onions. And they grew really well in one of our raised beds in the garden. So that kind of got us a little excited. And Luke was the one last year who put in those those pearl onions to see if we could get them to grow, and they worked well. He was really excited about it. Never really was a huge onion fan before that, but he likes eating what he grows. So we were eating those a lot in soups and stews and sautés. And we actually just ate our last one yesterday. That was in the onions with the steak. And so now we're going to go through and this year we decided to grow our onions from seed. So we, if you watched our seed haul video, you know about the seeds, where we got them from in my gardener and Seeds for Generations. We got 7 different varieties of onions. And so today we're going to decide exactly what ones we're going to plant and get growing, and which ones we're just going to hold aside for next year or the year after, or, who knows. So what we got a couple different types of white onions. So Luke, go ahead and separate them into white and yellow onions. Or white, yellow, and red. Sorry, white, yellow, and red. While he's doing that, I'll just give you a little bit of background about where I got the information from that we're going to use to get our seeds going. Like I said, we've never grown onions from seed before, so this is going to be a little bit of an adventure for us. So I had to do my research. So what I ended up doing was going on the Homesteaders of America website. As you guys know, we've got a pretty strong affiliation with that organization, and they actually had a blog post that they had put out last year in October or November, I forget exactly, that was all about how to grow onions from seed. And Quinn Vian was the one who wrote that, and full of great information. And so we're going to use most of the tips and tricks that he gives in that article to get our onions going. If you're interested about it, go ahead and click on the link in the description below, and it'll take you straight to the Homesteaders of America website. And if you really like the information you see there, don't forget to get a subscription to Homesteaders of America. A lot of great information out there, a lot of resources that are exclusive to the members. And, definitely think about checking out the conference in Virginia this year. We'll be there, and we look forward to seeing as many of you guys as possible while we're there. All right, so we've got our onions divided into 3 categories here. We've got our red onions, we've got red Creoles and red Burgundies, yellow onions. Yes, hi Ruby. We've got yellow sweet Spanish, a yellow Cipollini, and a yellow Utah sweet Spanish. Not quite sure what the difference is between that, but hey, you know what? Whatever. Then we've got some white onions, the Bianca de Maggio, I think that's how you say that, and a white sweet Spanish. So we've got a yellow Spanish and a white Spanish. And, we're just kind of see how this goes. So we're going to get these germinated, start the germination process today with the paper towel method. That's actually the one that Quinn in the blog post recommends for getting onions going. That way you're not planting seeds that are not going to produce for you. So we're going to get those going today. Prepare our lavender and echinacea to be stratified. So those are going to go in the fridge for about 3 weeks. And then we're going to get our lettuce, bok choy, and Napa cabbage into our rock wool blocks so that we can get that germinated and get it ready to go into our hydroponics tower in the basement. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this started. Luke and I are sitting here trying to decide which of these seeds we're going to get started today. And we kind of come to the decision that we're going to go ahead and just do some of each. So we're going to have 7 different varieties in the garden this year, which is fine because they're all good for different things, whether we're baking with them or sauteing them or putting them in quiches, stuff of that nature. So we're going to just go ahead and get a bunch of these started on germination, and we'll go from there. But before we get started, I want to make sure that we have all our supplies ready. So we got our roll of paper towels, obviously the seeds, right? Bottle of water in a spray bottle. We've got our tray, a Sharpie, and then we reuse the same bags kind of year after year for germination. So we're going to just go ahead and get started. And the process is pretty simple. We've gone over this a lot before, so I'm not going to belabor. Just for each variety, we use one of our dollar store cookie sheets here. Spray it down, paper towel on it, spray it down, right? Open up our seeds. We're going to start, oops, We're gonna get our seed package here. We're gonna start with the yellow cipollini. I think that's how you say that, right? If not, I apologize to anybody who speaks Italian. Please do not take offense at my ignorance. Now, onion seeds are pretty cool looking. They're really small, number one. But number two, they've just got this really cool texture to them. Ooh. Right? I mean, I know you guys... Oh, shoot, I'm dropping seeds.
Yeah, seed dropper.
Anyway, all right, so they're just these little itty... Here we go. So these seeds are just little itty-bitty black things. You know, kind of rigid, kind of rough. If you didn't know they were seeds, you might mistake them for little rocks. So we're going to do about 20 of these. We'll do about 20 seeds of each variety. I've got... all right, so get me 10 more seeds out, Luke. We'll do... Now, the reason we want to germinate them this way, like I said, we don't want to waste energy, time, space in planting seeds in soil that are no good. So we're going to just get these germinated between between some paper towel here, and they're going to go on the heat mat. 7. Give me the 7. I'll get those started. All right, so this is going to be a long process getting these going. So, but you know, just going to do this first variety here with you guys watching, so that you can get a little bit of understanding about how we're going to do it.
All right. Here's the last.
All right. No, that's only 2.
Stuck in me.
Now Luke's dropping seeds.
All right.
So once we get them set up, once again, we're just going to fold this over, give them a squirt. Now, we don't want to be too wet because we don't want things to mold, but we want it to be wet enough to where once we put this onto some heat, it's going to just create a nice, warm, wet environment so these seeds know it's okay to go ahead and start to sprout. All right. Then once we get the paper towel wet and fold it over, it's going to go into a bag. All right. Just like that. We're going to get out as much air as possible. Right? And then seal it up. And label it. Which ones are these again, Luke?
These are
The
yellow coupling.
yellow what? Yellow cipollini? All right, I spelled it right. All right, and those are just going to go over, once we get the bag set up, those are just going to go over and get put onto the heat mats on our kind of catch-all craft rack over here with all kinds of stuff going on it. So get these set over. We got 6 more varieties to do. All right, last set of onion seeds is in the bag, ready for germination. Next thing to work on is getting all of our lavender and echinacea. We're gonna get these seeds, we're gonna basically do the same process, except rather than these going on a heat rack, heat pad, these are gonna go into the refrigerator for about 3 weeks. And this is just to make sure that the seeds undergo that dark coldness that they would experience during a winter so that they are ready to germinate. So the process is going to be just about the same when it comes to preparing these for stratification. We're going to get a paper towel, wet it down, put some seeds on it, put it in a bag, put it in the fridge. We're probably going to do about maybe a similar, like how many seeds are in here. So with the echinacea, we get almost 200 seeds from Seeds for Generations for the purple coneflower echinacea. So we're probably going to do 25 to 30. What do you think? Okay. You know, lavender and echinacea are a good market plant. And if we're going to plan on doing the farmer's market this year, we want to start planning now because we don't want to be caught off guard if we do decide to do the farmer's market.
Oop, open the bottom.
Oh, looks open on the wrong side of the seed packets. Wasn't for the fact I need your help, I'd fire you. Okay, maybe not.
Dad?
Yeah. Oh, Luke made a mess again.
No, they were sticking to it from the beginning.
Oh, okay. All right. No, sometimes the seeds stick to the package glue, so that's what happened with some of the lavender. Careful with it now. Don't lose any of my seeds. All right.
Try not to.
We're going to put these...
But they're so tiny.
All right, hush. So these are going to go into a smaller bag because we're not going to be watching them for germination. You know, like with the onions, we're going to be watching to see when the roots start poking out so that we can get them into the soil. With these, we're not going to be worried about that so much, so we're just going to fold them all up, and get them into the bag here. And because we're not going to be monitoring them. They're just going to go in for 3 weeks, then they'll come out and then go into soil.
Why do these seeds have to be so dang tiny?
Flower. Echinacea. Oops, how do I spell that? E-A. E-A. There we go. Whew. Had a little brain hiccup there. Forgot how to spell Echinacea. All right. We got 3 more to go here, and then we'll be all set and ready to get these in the fridge. Finished up our last bag of the lavender, ready for stratification in the fridge. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this into another bag here. Those will go in the fridge. Hey Josh, set these in the fridge for me, please. Here, let's air out. And we'll check on those in about 3 weeks.
What fridge?
This one, put it in the little fridge. Thank you so much for joining us. We really hope that this inspired you to go out and grow something. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future updates. And as always, God bless.